Welcome everybody to the Gender Blender podcast on LMP. I am your host Cryptic, accompanied by
K Mosa, giving it to you straight.
So to my right we have
K Links, but I won't link you.
Over here we got M Sosa who's sending it out today.
Little off camera.
We got Splu over there. And we got special guest Black Rose and Mr. Nuevayol.
Cheers.
First off, I want to start by saying that the views and opinions expressed here on Gender Blend on LMP are solely those of the individual host and do not reflect the values and opinions of La Maxima Productions.
Correct.
All right, we got the legalities out the way. So we want to start off by saying over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of death on the news. Most notably the UPS driver. Thank you. The Frank Ordonez, may he rest in peace. It was his first job. I'm sorry to start off with bad news, but this is stuff we can't ignore. It's our daily life. So Frank Ordonez, he died. It was his first day delivering.
It was his first day at the
It was
job.
I heard that he had just finished his training and was his first day on the job, and he covered a shift for somebody. So he leaves behind a daughter.
Por eso es que no es bueno hacerle favores a la gente.
Two daughters and a wife.
Ya,
Also.
okay. Ya, mira, la tristeza. Vamos a bajarle. Porque
No. We gotta.
No, porque ya yo estoy buscando una gilet para cortarme. Porque, dime.
Who else? We had, who else did we have?
Juice World. Yeah.
That's a death we can't ignore. That's,
No, we care about all the deaths. Don't
Yeah, there, of course.
we do care about all of them, but this one, mira, déjame callarme la
No,
boca.
he was very young.
He was very young. Of course, the news is going to try to tarnish his name, but he was very popular.
Not the news, sir. He had consumed various pills,
Right.
trying to hide them from the authorities.
Yeah.
You kind of bring that upon yourself.
This is true, but again, he was young, and a death is a death. You know, it's
No,
really
maybe if, I don't know, the pilot just...
snitched on him. The pilot snitched on
Yeah,
him.
if he didn't say nothing. Like...
So now it's the pilot's fault that they had 70 pounds of weed
How
on
many...
them.
Wait, first off, how
Well,
many...
weed is not killing
Exactly.
you like that. That's
No, he
not going to
took
give you a
Percocet.
He
seizure.
said Percocets, but how many artists we
You
have
can
that
move the mic to
influence
you,
those
Nuevayol.
people?
The mic swivels. So you
Look at
wanna-
Lil Wayne. He was
That's-
doing lean for
yeah.
mad long and had seizures.
Everyone needs to just understand this young generation. I hope you guys are paying attention. Like, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Like, you're worth more. You have so much talent that you're bringing to the world, and it's cut short because of this one moment of, like, it's just not a good decision.
Yeah. And last but not least, today in Jersey City, K Mosa, were you affected by traffic at all?
No.
Yeah.
I'm further north.
Further north. Yeah, Jersey City. There was, I believe, like a robbery of some sort, and it was fucking crazy. Officer Joseph Seal, he was a 15-year veteran of the Jersey City Police Department. I believe he was a detective. He got killed. I believe he got shot in the head by an automatic assault rifle.
Dios mío.
Was that friendly fire or from
No, that was from the
suspect?
From the suspects.
Wow.
So he leaves behind 5 children. Their ages are unknown to me and a wife. So rest in peace. Regardless of what you feel about police, this guy left behind 5 kids right before Christmas. So if you hate the police that much that you don't see the human aspect of it, you gotta reevaluate some thoughts. But other than that, enough with the deaths and stuff like that.
Everyone.
Everybody rest in peace. And again, count your blessings. The holidays are here. We could be gone tomorrow. Make sure you tell everybody you love each other.
I love
And-
you
We
guys.
love you.
I love you guys. I love you guys. And speaking of love, should women propose to men?
Oh, here we go.
Let's get this show started.
Wow,
Should
that's
women?
crazy. That's the first question. I'm
That's the
ready.
first. Who has anybody opinions? Ladies, since it's ladies' opinions. K Mosa.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I wouldn't do that.
Give me a reason.
I feel it's I don't know. I just wouldn't feel comfortable.
Why don't you
I
feel comfortable is my
feel
question.
I personally have a real problem with rejection. I would not handle that very well.
But if you've been together 5 years, you think...
If we've been together 5 years and he hasn't proposed, then he's not ready to get married either. So I'm gonna ask him and he's gonna say
Good.
no.
That was... go ahead, Rose. You look like you got something to say.
Listen. Oh, do I?
As you saw,
Oh, do
you
I?
peep. Go ahead. Go for it.
No. I don't care how much independence women have got. I'm all for women independency. There's a thin line between my feminism. We need men, and we need to let men be men. Okay? So trying to do everything that they do, we're starting to program them to do nothing. Because now we want to do everything.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Hey, we want to work.
You're-
We want to
okay,
do this. Now I gotta buy him a ring. Fuck out of
I'm
here.
gonna do-
Hazme el favor.
Yeah. So you feel like the man's being emasculated when that happens.
Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's keep the men out there knowing that they have to work for something and that it's an honor to join together. But let him take that step. Like she said, if he's not doing it, that means he ain't ready. And you need to get rid of him.
Mr. Nuevayol, what would happen if somebody proposes to you? Say you're with somebody and they propose to you. How would you handle the situation?
Yo estoy loco que alguien me mantenga. first of all. Estoy loco que alguien me agarre, se case conmigo, me proponga, all the shit. I'm with all the shits.
Right.
We're a few days away from 2020, right?
Okay.
And I think gender roles are so blurred, and it's fine. I'm so fine with that because that's what women have fought so much for equality,
Right.
in the workplace, at home, domestically, in the streets, by streets, so on and so forth. That en el amor, specifically, tú no mandas. So like, I have a friend. We have a friend in common that she proposed to her husband, and they've been together for 10 years. So el amor, maybe the guy is not ready because you maybe have to give him a push. Like, how strong do you feel as a woman? And how secure do you feel?
You know what
about
my
your-
push is? Like showing him the ring, like, honey.
No, it's not. Entonces tú eres una materialista. Because you can propose to him without a ring and be like, yo, baby, the ring responsibility is on you. Like, I propose to you, but you got to get us the ring. The ring should be the least of your worries. What should be the most important part should be, like, if you want to be with this man for the rest of your life, don't let him go. And the same thing, because that's why men propose, because they can't live without you. So if you feel like you can't live without a man, propose to him if he's slacking. Help him a little bit. Just like we help you girls when y'all don't want to give her the time of day. Nosotros vamos y la enamoramos. Te sacamos a Mama Juana. Te sacamos a fumar juca para dar. It's the same thing.
Iglesia.
Te enamoramos. Entonces, why can't it be vice versa? Porque ustedes no nos pueden enamorar a nosotros. Why does it have to be all
Nueva
on
York
one
para presidente.
Bam.
Coño.
It's still a no.
Wow, Dios mío. Démele un aplauso. Démele un aplauso
Eso
a
es lo que se
ese
llama
hombre.
un vuelo.
Links.
Okay?
Vuelo.
You know what his license plate say? Chapéame.
Chapéame.
All right?
Eso es moda. Moda. Yo lo entiendo. Ese muchacho y yo vamos a la misma iglesia.
Yo no estoy en esa moda de que de estar arrodillándome.
Mire,
Ahí.
yo no conozco un hombre más serio que Nueva York.
And it has nothing to do with materialistic, because you could give me
I
a
could buy
wooden
my
ring.
own
I need
ring.
your soul. Somebody asked me, like, what is your type? I said, I don't have a type. Like, your soul. A soul is my type.
The connection. You need that soul connection.
Yeah.
Mínimo, una bruja.
Now I had a girl tell me, like, on some real mature shit. Like, she was like, listen, I need you to fuck me mentally before you can fuck me.
Yes.
And I felt that, kid. I was like, oof. Yeah, I got you. I
Sounds
definitely.
Ay, Dios.
I'm so weak.
What's 2 divided by 3, girl?
Links.
Can't be done.
Y'all
When you
made-
propose to your man,
Y'all made some good points, you know? Y'all had a good fight. I feel like I was in a fucking case room
Yeah.
just now. And I'm the judge, like, which one I'm gonna pick.
in your personal opinion, would you propose to your man?
All right, since I'm all for equality, I might as well say yeah.
Ooh.
Like, if I wait, no. The only
Zoomer,
reason I'm
not
saying
boomer.
That,
Hold on.
but that doesn't mean the way that it's done should be the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like like a guy goes and gets the ring, like she said.
Right.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that though if it's the other way around.
But then is it a proposal? Because technically,
no, but women are like I think as a man he feels like giving a ring is more like that's
I could
me
provide for you.
proposing.
Yeah, and
yeah,
a
but
ring
when
is-
it's a
yeah.
women, it's more of a like they say we're emotional and it's more of a mental thing. We have to find our way to propose the way they do.
So how would you have, in a scenario like that, what would
Damn.
create you? What item would you use?
Damn, we got joint bank accounts.
Oh, I guess it depends on the level of
Like
dude
I
you're
feel
dating,
like
right?
I shouldn't give a ring, but like you know, since we already using each other's money, like it's official between us.
But
'Cause
that's
you
like
don't
what
give your
Spanish
money
people
to
say.
nobody.
"Ustedes están casados," like when people just move in together.
I think the proposal itself is
milestone in a relationship. Because plenty of people are living together, have had the conversation of when we get married and we're gonna get married and we're gonna do it this way, we're gonna do it that way. At no point has there been a proposal. You're just
Right.
so good with each other and you know you're gonna get married that it's just common knowledge. So to me, the proposal is a milestone. It's a benchmark, and I do not think, in my opinion, it should be the woman. I think, like she said, I think men should be allowed
I
to be
thought
men.
that too, but then
I do.
It's
I
a
thought that too.
generational
Wait,
thing.
wait,
It's
wait,
okay.
wait.
We have to
No.
respect their.
Wait, no. I got that point, right? But my thing is just how can we fight for equality like he made the statement and not be equal with
You can't pick and choose at the end of the day.
Oh,
what
that's
you
not
want
a
to be
pick and
equal about.
choose.
Yeah, you're picking and
No,
choosing.
no.
Because
I wanna
that's,
be a woman.
That's,
would you ever tell a guy you like him?
Yes, I've asked
All right.
men
That's
out
Hello,
to
doing
date.
some
But that's not the same as to, like I said, to me the proposal is almost like your sweet 16. Like it's a thing that you do. It's a moment in your life. With a wedding, are you gonna let him wear the dress? Because we
So
want
yeah,
to be
I
equal?
gotta hold the baby for 9 months. I gotta open my legs,
When you
give
get-
birth,
yeah, no.
and fucking get down on my knees.
If I could give-
I'm trying to get down on my knees.
Hey,
Quítale el micrófono, bro.
All right.
Quítenselo.
Yo,
No more
there,
drinks.
I'm there
Dios
for you,
mío,
Papa.
quítenselo.
How you want it?
Padre celestial.
So we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. What if the man can afford the wedding ring? Who was the?
Oh yeah, Portia. I don't know if
Portia Williams.
Yeah, she.
Right.
Her husband cheated on her, so she felt like he asked back for the ring by doing that, and she gave him back the ring. And it was a $75,000 ring.
Paloma.
So what if the man can afford the ring? What if you make more money than your man and he can afford the
Oh, I
proper
wish.
engagement
Oh,
ring?
my
It does it really matter the type of ring?
No,
Does it?
no. Porque depende de donde estén los
Yeah.
bolsillos tuyos, papi.
Listen,
You look like
I'll
the type
take
like
the
that.
Respucia
no,
ring.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't want a diamond.
Listen,
I would
if
say
that's
it's
so-
sapphire.
The
Listen,
ring?
first of all, it takes a lot for a man to wanna.
A beautiful, huge rock
Right.
kills people when you look like, oh.
Yeah.
But that's not what's gonna.
Give her the mic.
Matter.
You gotta be realistic. You met the guy in Dykeman. Nobody in Dykeman got.
You ain't never seen me talk to not one dude from Dykeman. Have a
Well,
good
there was
night.
that one time that. Yeah.
So if she gives you a ring, will you care how many carats the ring is when she gives it to you?
No, because.
Oh, so you'll accept getting proposed to? That was a trick
What do you want,
question.
an
Claro.
Xbox? What if I propose
Pero
with
que
an
yo estoy
Xbox?
buenísimo. ¿Y quién no va a querer casarse conmigo?
Ay, Dios
Oh, pero
mío.
señor.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think a ring is supposed to be sentimental, right?
Okay.
Some people might want a big rock, but like it's small details you pay attention to on it. Like I want a movie on it, and then you see that it's like like you thought that deep into it.
Yeah.
If he could afford a good ring,
Right.
You know, and that's what he gives.
Oh, I heard a ring is supposed to be what, 3 times the salary or some shit? What is it?
That's
Who said this?
What
3
salary?
months, 3 months, 3 months of salary.
Of New York
That's something like
salary?
that.
Or
Whose
what,
salary?
what state?
Said this.
That was a
Listen, my
protocol.
man, I'm
That's
gonna
a
get you a
jewelry.
ring with one check. And we gonna holler.
That's a
Nowadays,
promise ring.
you could like if you really want to and you really want to like impress her. There are ways of getting a nice ring without having to break bank. For example, K Jewelers offers a credit card
Yes, sir.
with 0% interest, so you can spend $10,000 on a ring and not make $10,000 money. You know, like $10,000 ring money.
$10,000 payment.
Or just put that shit on
Yeah.
layaway.
Exactly. So there are a few ways. Like if you really want to go all out, there are ways. If
Look
not,
at my man Nueva York knowing the tricks, man.
Yo cuando tenía 13 años, I proposed with a candy ring.
I gotta propose.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
That's
Yeah,
like
but
story.
Damn,
see-
I think we still married because we never kind of broke up.
I got proposed to before. I was engaged for 3 months.
For 3 months. How long y'all were together?
Wow.
5 years.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
So y'all got engaged and the shit just ended. Del diablo, que salado estaba ese anillo.
Oye.
Coño, cryptic,
He-
but be
he-
nice about
oye,
it.
I'm saying, how you
Coño.
together?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say the story. So I was with my music partner at the time, right?
Okay.
And we made music together
Check
in
her
many
Instagram.
ways.
Hey.
And he ended up proposing to me, but I found out later on that he had purchased that ring for his either me or a girl in DR or a girl
Whoa.
in DR. And he bought it from my cousin's store. And on top of that, it was a cubic zirconia.
Coño, so el tigre lo compró a nivel de chance. Like, oye, si no se lo doy a Marisol, se lo va a dar a Marisol.
And that's what I went through. And it was, you know, I have no hard feelings. It was just a battle. We were young.
No
you
hard
know.
feelings. Vamos a caer a trompada cuando lo veamos por ahí.
Yeah. Sometimes some men
azaroso.
have not. He didn't have a problem with me having a child, but some of his family members did, and it was.
I've
just,
seen that.
It was some 90210 type of fucking background story. It was just weird. And yeah, I took it, and then I didn't feel nothing. I think I felt like I had to say yes because I was like, I thought I wanted to be with him, but I didn't feel the happiness.
Did you feel
3 months
pressure
later,
just 'cause you
I
got
gave
caught?
that ring back. Es una vaina era de mentira, ¿para qué yo le iba a querer?
So you felt that pressure just because they asked you, not because you wanted to. Damn, son, that sucks. Do you imagine how many people are in that
That's why-
situation?
Yes, a lot.
That
That's
they,
why
that they
men
don't know how to get out of
nowadays
it?
like are afraid of rejection, and that's why we last so long to ask for
I thought you were gonna
The
say
hand that-
come.
Hey, yo. Damn.
No, I'm sorry.
Gender blender, baby.
No, I thought I wanted something, and the moment happened, I felt nothing, but I still said yes.
That's, you see? How do
Is
you
it
get out
because-
of
And
that?
then
But
he ended
is
up
it-
marrying the girl in DR.
Oh,
Que azaroso.
Behind my back, we were still together.
damn.
It was just crazy. I'm,
No,
I'm
but
over
it's-
that.
I'm sorry.
I'm
This,
over
this
that.
became a
Say this.
therapy session for
Oye,
Rose.
muchacho.
I'm okay. I've healed from that already.
Good.
I was like
I'ma
three
say
dicks.
this, though.
3 dicks after.
You got 2 more
People
minutes.
and shit.
Speaking of,
People ain't
speaking of,
shit.
speaking of the Dominican Republic, we're switching topics. Speaking of the Dominican Republic and traveling, I have a question for you guys. Say, for example, you begin dating somebody, right? And you tell this person three dates in that you booked a trip with a friend of the opposite sex. Would you be comfortable letting that person go on that trip? Let me break it down. We always do this because we always bring up scenarios. Kaylin's and I are dating. On the 3rd date, I tell her, oh, by the way, I need to tell you, before I met you, I already booked the trip to Florida with Kay Mosa. It's already paid for, almost $2,000. How would you let me go on that trip, and would you be comfortable? Not let me go, would you be comfortable going on that trip?
Facts on
Anybody.
Que tú eres mujer mía.
Yo hablo. I'm not shy. We're just dating, and it's just 3 days.
No, I'm going on vacation for a week.
No, but we are only
3 dates.
3 dates. We went on only 3 dates.
But in a span of 4 months, we went on 3 dates.
Bueno.
That wasn't even real.
Coño, pero ¿y
Not
qué lo
even
pero
All right,
ven
let's
acá.
be more realistic.
Ven acá,
Y'all been
crítico.
talking for,
All right.
y'all been talking for 4 months, and
that's-
y'all been chilling
we been
more,
chilling.
a lot, more
been
than you used to.
We've been exchanging fluids.
Okay, and then
right,
even better.
right. Let's say that. Yeah, right. Then
No, exchanging fluids is a little deep. Okay, but wait.
Ven acá, muchacho.
I got something better. I got something better. Even better. I tell you on the 3rd date, we still just chilling. 3 dates in a month. 3 dates in a month, we chilling, right?
Yeah,
It
my
doesn't
man, I'm
bother
gonna let you go, but I
Okay.
know what's gonna happen there. Now I know how to play my card.
But check
Hello.
this out. All right. So
right, wait, no.
at the beginning, you're okay with it, right? But say, for example, that the trip is 4 months down the line, and we've been vibing in those 4 months, and it's getting like serious dating.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just a friend. It's a friend from high school.
We're not gonna be together. I'm just
Why
gonna
not?
take that as we were dating because you obviously have to figure shit out.
That's a $2,000 trip that was already booked, though.
If-
So
Yeah,
hello.
but you can totally
Well, you can
transfer it.
add me to
No,
that
it's not
trip
transferable.
too.
Those
That's
tickets-
what
Okay,
I
so
said.
you
But
should
have
you have
love.
4 months to
No,
buy
wait,
her a
wait.
ticket to come
But
with you.
I would go. That's the thing, though. I would go and I would see what type of vibe y'all got. Because if it's not a vibe
And if you
for
have
me
a
to be
problem
sus
with that?
about, yeah, oh, it's
You
lit.
You should, first of all,
It's
you
lit.
shouldn't
You
want to
go.
go with your
Bye.
friend if you're serious with someone else. You should just be like, I had this trip, but I don't feel like I need
So
to
you're
go
gonna
on it.
lose on $1,000 because the trip was $2,000 combined. So I'm gonna lose $1,000.
No, go to your trip.
My man, listen.
Go to your trip.
but
Let's
now
be
I'm
realistic.
trying to
play
figure
my
out.
card.
Let's
Like-
be realistic. If you, all right, even if you
This is
stop
dating. This is
talking
not a
to-
full-blown relationship.
All right.
I am
If I'm
so-
all right, let's say I'm dating.
I'ma
I'm
go on a
dating
trip
K
too.
Links, right?
Right.
We dating.
My own trip
Right.
somewhere
Boom.
else.
Me and her been vibing a few weeks. Everything dope. She done slept over my crib. Everything's chill. Like we good, right? But I already had a plan with K Mosa that I was gonna leave with her to Barbados for a
Acuerdo
week
conmigo.
this week. Now, in the middle of this week that I'm leaving, I haven't told K Links like, yo, listen, I know we've been vibing, you know, these past few months, but I already had this trip set up.
That's a problem.
No, but my thing is, I feel like if you tell me that's your friend and you going, I'm joining and you're paying for half because guess what?
And that's where it gets
Because
important.
guess what? I'ma go there, and if I see I could trust you guys together, then I'm not gonna
you're not
misjudge
gonna
your.
wild out.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna.
I'll pay for my own
But who's
trip,
the third
I'm
wheel?
going.
Who's gonna? Isn't that awkward?
We're gonna get her a man while
There
we're
should be a wheel because she's not.
What do you
you're not
mean?
involved
Why
with
would
her.
it be awkward, darling?
right.
That's not a wheel.
Right.
How is that a wheel when she's not
Exactly.
part of that bike?
Hello.
Ya
There's
yo
just-
veo.
but there's no trust issues. There's trust issues there then.
It's
What do you
not
mean?
about
It's-
trust issues. It's about I'm gonna protect myself as well, and I am very
Thank you.
educated, and I can figure it out.
Thank you.
And if you already are calling me the third wheel, darling, then you answered your
So
own
if
question.
no, I'm saying
Hello.
so if you're going on this trip at the former, you're gonna spend. I don't know. That's a little weird to
Hello,
me.
my love. There's
Let's-
no
wait,
there's
wait,
no price
question.
tag.
If you fucked with the girl that hard,
Because now there's a third
You
wheel.
would
I'm
pay
sorry.
for
So, but the thing is, so can somebody
that was
be
a
friends
wheel.
with somebody of the opposite sex? It leads me to that question.
Yes, we've had that, and it's absolutely
We've
okay.
had that conversation before, but
Nuevayol, say something.
say something, Nuevayol. What do you think?
Ya se joda todo el mundo.
Y que te traigan un souvenir.
Diga, yo me voy
Yo,
solo.
like, no, at the end of the day, you gotta take it a day at a time. Like, y'all going too deep. If I met Black Rose, if we're friends from high school and we have a trip planned, and I tell K Mosa that I'm going on a trip with my friend, but I don't have the feelings I have for her that I do for her, then yo, you gotta deal with it. Either you stick it out or you don't, or if not, move on. And
First
fuck
off,
it.
first off.
But it's not that deep as oh, you going
You
away
telling
with
her
your
to deal with the fact that the man that she is smashing is going on a trip with another female that she doesn't
Ma'am,
even know.
the premise was that the trip was already booked
Fact.
But
before
you're
we started
but-
dating. Okay?
Keyword
now
dating.
we're starting to date now. We've been
So you
dating
shouldn't be
for a
mad if
month,
she
2 months.
chilling and going on places with other
No,
men.
That's my point.
But now
That's
she's
my
doing
point.
it because
No. I'm all about vice versa. You know, you treat me, I treat you. Like there's no gender roles with me. Like it's not because you did this, I'm gonna do that, or you could do that because you're a guy. I could go chill with the guys, but you can't go chill with the girls because I'm a guy. No, like if I'm gonna go chill with the guys, you could go chill with the girls.
But I think
if I'm gonna go flirt with girls in Dykeman, you could go chill and flirt with guys, and like it's fine with me. You have to be secure about you and what you have and what you're trying to build in your household.
Pero that's
If it's
mad
long
deep,
term.
that the thing-
Y'all going mad deep. Like, let the nigga go on his trip with his friend. That's it. See,
Okay, but
if
my
he
thing
comes
is-
back and he decides he don't want to keep dating you, move on.
Ooh.
Toma.
Don't
Y'all
fool
girls,
him.
y'all girls,
First off,
no,
I don't
y'all
know.
girls act like y'all date one at a time. Like y'all always
Yes,
have
we-
a
some of
backup.
us do.
Y'all
I
always
do.
have a backup. Y'all always have that.
Look.
y'all always have
It
a
is what
backup.
it is. Like,
That
y'all
confirms-
always.
Hold up, like
what
y'all
about-
don't
what
got. First
about-
off, backup.
I'm gonna
Back-
confirm it. We do too. We do.
Exactly.
We're always like, but like.
No,
let's say
yo,
it's-
hablé por usted.
No, espérate.
Nah, because you
Again,
have
it's
a
the
backup.
same. It's the same.
You can be replaced.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
We
what
can all
you're
be
saying.
replaced.
He got girls that
We
would
can all be
replace
I
the
don't
girl.
have backups. I date one person at a time. But if I just started talking
No,
to
I'm not saying
somebody
you're
and he say
afraid
he's
of
going
it.
on the trip, I'm gonna let him go on his trip. But then I'm not gonna be spiteful on purpose. I just know I have clarity of the situation
Okay.
and what level it is in.
Right.
Because if you are trying to take me serious,
And somebody asked.
You shouldn't want to go on that trip.
The trip was-
So now, hold
No,
on.
it's-
Somebody asked a question. Somebody said, "Is it a double room?" Let's say it's two different rooms. It's not the same room.
Well, you see, this
you
goes.
know how many people
This-
smash in the fucking any room.
Yo, she could pull up on him in the middle of the night, like, hey, yo, yeah. I'm just saying, hypothetically, it doesn't matter.
You
Póngase
see,
sus
one of our
condones.
viewers, you see, this goes in hand with what Nuevayol was saying, right? Like, one of our viewers said, Juice Talk, shout out. That's my homegirl all day. She was like, I have a trip too. So basically, she trying to say, like, oh, so you got a trip?
got the next nigga.
Deck.
Yeah.
Wait, see? Okay.
Yeah,
Not
Question.
her man,
yo
it's
quiero
just
ir pa'
somebody
México
she
también.
talking to. No es lo mismo.
Oye, y si es tigre, va para el mismo hotel.
Let me tell
se queda
y'all
en la misma
something. Let me tell y'all
pa'
something. They
llegarte
never
allá.
gonna accept it. They
Nueva
never
York,
gonna
look me in the eye and tell me that it would not bother you.
No.
You're lying.
If we're just dating, Rose, and like we've already established, when I come back from the trip, we can dating and see where it goes. But
It's just dating.
It's-
That's what
we're
I,
just
that's what I
dating.
said from the
We're just
beginning.
dating.
So
It's
you
not
go on
gonna
your
bother me.
date,
Well,
you go on your trip, and now
like at the end of the day, I have to deal with whatever life I came into you with, and you have to deal with whatever life I came to you with. So I'm not gonna change my whole way of being because you're comfortable by the way I do things. No,
Which
either
is-
either we
agree.
compromise, like, or
I agree.
I'm not gonna change my
Tell you.
friend circle. I'm not gonna change my family. I'm not gonna stop talking to my mom. I'm not gonna do
Crazy.
none of that.
No,
Wait,
I'm saying
but that's
you.
no. I feel like I get that. Like I don't expect you to change your friends, your family, and who you hang out with, right? But I just want to know that to my face, you're not gonna be mad. Sometimes girls just be testing like men to see their response, and y'all be blowing up, and it's like, oh, pero where that energy came from?
That's
Like, why
wrong
you getting
too.
so
I feel like
staticky?
testing guys to see their response is tú estás buscando a donde
But
no
men
hay.
do it
Stupid,
too.
You're fishing.
Men do it too, though.
No,
I'm
we
not.
don't.
Yes, y'all do.
Yo, we're
And that's why y'all
simple.
stab us.
No, y'all not.
No, espérate.
Dime.
Honestly, men don't do.
Yeah.
That's a girl
I'm
thing.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna put it straight. I'm not
They
here
don't.
with the bullshit. We're
Yeah, men
simple.
do.
They don't got that- they don't got
No,
that
no,
kind
no,
of
no.
time.
This generation
They don't
do.
got that
We're
kind of
so
time.
simple that we don't even think
They're
that
so
deep.
simple.
We're not over
No,
here
they're
plotting on
not.
anything. Like you women do plot. Like, este tigre está callado.
fact.
Él está callado. Vamos a ver
a
qué es lo
fact.
que hay.
¿Y
Y
qué es lo
comienzan
que
a tirar
piensa?
puya.
¿Y qué es lo que él piensa?
Oh, ajá. Y la amiga tuya, ¿qué amiga del diablo? Yo estoy aquí arrancándome la bolsa. Déjame quieto.
You be like, why you so quiet?
Yeah, like y'all start
Yeah.
fishing. Like it's not that
Eso
deep.
son, and why you so quiet,
Why you so
muchacho?
quiet?
Oye.
No me quite el ojo pasándome el mic. Explícame.
Ay, ay, ay,
I
ay,
know
ay.
this is very passionate story and situation for you.
Yo me encojo.
No, pero en toda seriedad. What? All right, it came up earlier. Men and women can be friends.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
We
and
spoke that in an
let's-
earlier
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
And let's be honest, our generation has completely fucked that up. Like,
Yeah, you have.
you have people fucking these days, and they be like, "Yo, okay, nah, that's my bro."
No, let me tell you one thing. Being a female
Esa
in
mi
this
prima
industry is
Vanessa,
not easy.
muchachita. ¿Cómo está?
Being a female in the industry, in any industry, entertainment in general, you're going to be around majority men. Most of your friends are gonna want to fuck you, and you have to learn kind of how to roll with the punches, cause
Who in here is trying to fuck Rose?
I am.
Oh wow, damn. Okay, yeah.
Take your time. Take your time answering that, Blue.
¿Quién te
Listen,
manda a
it's
preguntar?
blue.
Were you not just jealous 2 minutes ago when I did not claim you?
Jesus.
Yo, but the statistic is 1 out of 5 men.
Well,
1
this-
out of 5 men.
This nigga right here.
That's 5.
Wait,
One
one,
out of-
2, 3, 4, 5. Blue.
Woo, woo. You heard?
But no, in all seriousness, like women, we go through temptation as well. But I can only speak for myself. I'm gonna learn from cause I'm on the radio. I don't need anything coming back to me. Speaking about myself, I can only date or talk to one person at a time. I'm only attracted to certain energies. You could be handsome as hell, and if your energy is off, I'm not fucking with you.
Gotcha.
You know, like I can't just sleep with somebody unless there's some connection. Like it has to be unexplainable to me.
To have some sex,
No, but
But your
listen,
generation's
que
a
lo
little
chapeen.
spoke
different.
about this.
Maybe
There's
your
different type of
generation's a little
sex.
Wait, hold
different.
on. Wait, but how old are you?
27.
Yeah.
He's 27. So are you gonna consider his generation different than my generation?
No, you guys
No.
are 5 years apart.
How old are you? You're 19?
22.
Pero venga, que tú-
Diablo, qué matemática. Yo, you forgot to carry the one.
You basically could be my daughter. My
Exactly.
son's 19.
I'm not 19.
She's 22.
20, but 2 years. What if I would have had you at 16, mama? Like, I would have had
shit,
you.
that's a
You
fact.
would have been 22 and I would have been my age.
Esa generation estaba rápida, la de Rose. Eso estaba.
Oh my
No, I
God.
was not happy. I had my son at 19.
No.
To be fair, the generation before Rose would have their children at 12.
Yeah, and 20 of them at that.
Anyway, moving along.
That was a good
And a drink.
We started some shit here today.
This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is what
My
Gender
shit is
Blend
still
about.
as tight, so stop it.
Yo, huh?
Yo, we needed the sound effects, bro. Yo, we slacking
Listen,
on the
man, I ain't got no space on my phone,
got-
man. I be having to delete my kids' pictures and shit.
That's
to have
that's
space.
Don't you have like 12 phones?
Come on, man. Why you put me out there like that, man? I have one phone, all right? I have one phone. If
Yeah,
anybody watching this. One.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And that's what he's telling
Anyway,
you
we're
guys
gonna take a
online.
quick 30-second break. When we come back, 30-second break, we're gonna set up this prank phone call that I did a couple of years ago. It's about baby mama drama. So
Pero ya me ponía mi vida.
So basically, I used to have a prank comedy team, and one of the female members, we were tasked to call another woman as a baby mama, and you'll see what it's about when we come back. So, Spoo, take us out. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Do not go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gender Blender.
On LMP. It's
Yes, I do.
so before we start this prank phone call, after the prank phone call, K-Mo, so you're gonna give it to us straight?
I'll give it to you straight.
What we got? Everything's good on the YouTube channel?
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
We live.
Yeah, but it's not nothing there.
Yeah, remember we got delay. We got.
Remember,
the
guys,
delay. Got the
he
little
just opened up the
delay.
mic, 15-second
You
delay.
see, now we up here, we live, we in vivo, Omega, what's poppin'?
So K-Mos is gonna give it to us straight right after this prank phone call. Sploot, throw that prank up in the air.
Throw your hands up in the
I want you guys to listen to this.
I'm calling because I was looking at my man's phone log, and I see a lot of this number on his log through text messages and through the phone log, and I just want to know who was this?
I'm not sure who you're looking for, you're speaking about, because no one really has his number, so I'm not sure.
Oh, so you wouldn't happen to know someone named?
I know him.
Okay, you do know that that's my man, right?
I do not know that.
Yeah, we've been together for about 6.5 years, and we have a 4-year-old son.
Okay.
And I noticed the constant messages and text messages or missed or calls on the call log because we share the same phone company, like together. And I've noticed like a routine back and forth, and sometimes, he tells me he's out somewhere, and I mean, it sounds fishy or whatever, but I just want to know like what's up, I just want to know who this was that he was calling and texting and all this stuff.
Just a friend of his. I do
Just
know
a
who he
friend.
is. Didn't know he was aware. I wasn't aware he had a girlfriend, but now I do know. I thank you for letting me know.
Because we've been together for 6.5 years. I mean, we have a son. I mean, we couples, we have our share of problems, whatever, but we worked through them. He promised that he wouldn't do this to me again, and it's just like,
Again.
wow, like, I mean, you're just a friend? I mean, from woman to woman, are you just a friend? I mean, are you fucking him?
I am not dealing with him. Again, I am a friend of him. Do I have interest in him? I did. But now that you're telling me that you're his girlfriend, the interest can go out the fucking door. I do thank you for letting me know, though.
So if it's just on some friendship shit, how come me as the girlfriend absolutely has no idea about it? Like if it's all just on some friendship shit, like why hide it from me?
Good point.
You feel me?
I got you.
So like whatever grimy shit, like I want to know like what's up, like from woman to woman, I want to know what's up because I want to know how the hell I'm gonna plan this motherfucker's death.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oh. She says he's gonna plan his death.
Yeah, that's a fucking wasteful ass time. You understand what I'm saying? And we have a kid together.
I got you. I wasn't aware he had a girlfriend. He told me he had his baby mother, his child's mother. I knew about that.
So I'm just the child's mother, the baby's mother. Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh, this motherfucker.
All right. So you ain't fucking my man. Like you speaking the truth from one woman to another. Like be real. If it's like on some shit, like we talking, be straight up. Be real. Like if you fucking him, whatever, let me know. Like I said, I'm trying to plan this motherfucker's death. So you let me know. Like what's up? Because again, if it was on some friendship shit, why is it always a constant text or the call log just keeps going? Like I said. The call log goes and there's records. So, I mean, come on. I have every right. If I'm in a relationship 6.5 years, I have every right to figure out what the fuck my man is up to.
I got you.
So, on real shit, there ain't nothing popping up between you?
Ain't nothing going on with us. Again, like I said, I liked him. I thought he was single. So, obviously, now I know that he's not. So, that's out the freaking door. That's completely out the door now. I do thank you for calling me as being a woman. Everything is going to stop. As this phone call with you right now, everything is going to stop. Trust me on that one. I did not know he was still with you. I didn't know you were the son's mom. I didn't know that because he told me he had a baby mother. But he didn't tell me he was still with you.
I said relationships have their issues. But we never broke up, and he's always been crying to me and everything. I mean, come on,
you can cut it. You basically get the gist of it.
You understand what I'm saying?
So, K-Mosa.
Oye, ellos hicieron esa llamada yo no sé quién es que estaba maquillada, la que estaba llamando, la que estaba llamando.
Yeah.
Who was being frank?
The one that was
friend.
about it, the friend.
The friend.
The baby mama, the one that was saying she's the pranker. The pranky was the one that...
Deja que nosotros comencemos a hacer los pranks, muchachos.
Yo, yeah, me and Splu got something.
Yo había cogido esa llamada y lo había llamado y mira, había hecho que la mujer llame. Mira.
So this is
Let's
the part.
do it right now.
This
Let's
is the
prank
part.
on Nuevayol's mom right now.
We'll do it in 1 second.
I'll tell her. ¿Cómo está, señora? Mire, yo soy el sargento Ricardo. Nosotros agarramos a
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now.
Con
We're gonna
droga en el
prank.
carro.
We're gonna prank Mr. Nuevayol's mom live on the air. Down? You down for that? All right. So real quick, K-Mosa, give it to us straight. What do you think? How did she handle that?
Derecho.
The one that was being pranked. Okay, again. And just so you know, the two people did give us permission to air this. Again, I did this 3 years ago, but I just found it interesting how this was what I saw real quick before you go into your point. What I saw, at first she was like, "Oh yeah, he's a friend," but then, "Oh, I'm no longer interested in him." Oh, but I'm still just a friend. I saw a lot of back and forth.
She did say I was interested in him, but now that I know that he had a girl, that's out the door.
K-Mosa, give it to us straight.
Yeah, I think that she really
I'll
was
be remembering everything.
just his friend.
Okay.
My concern, I mean, I know it's a prank, but this does happen.
Of course, this is real life scenario.
Eso nunca ha pasado en la vida de un hombre. Y más un hombre dominicano. No
Anyway,
levante calumnia.
it's blue.
Ni él mismo se lo cree.
Go for it, K.
My problem with those type of conversations are that generally the woman is going after the woman who has no relationship with her.
Okay.
This woman owes you nothing.
Okay.
Even if she knows who you are,
Eso sí
Okay.
es verdad.
she does not have a relationship with you.
Eso
She
sí
did
es
not
verdad.
commit anything to you. She never promised to be faithful to you.
Okay.
The only way that would be an issue is if she is your friend. Because she owes you friendship and
Like
respect
Omarion
as
and
your
Fizz.
friend.
Right.
But women tend to call the other woman and never confront their man or partner or whoever
Right.
it is.
Because the man is usually the one that initiates it, right?
Yes, but I think the situation is that they don't want to face it because once you face it with the person, you're going to have to make a decision.
Okay.
So you try to go to the other person so that you can upset person and this person will remove themselves and your problem is solved.
So even though this was a prank phone call, do you think that her having the 6-year-old child made her approach? Because you just said you're afraid to...
Yeah, I mean, whatever your reasoning might be, you don't want to lose him, you have your child, you have a relationship, you have years, whatever your reasoning may be, it's easier to attempt to get rid of the third person, as we would consider it, than face your partner who may turn around and say, okay, fine, and not stop doing it.
Okay, so my thing is... Wait,
can I ask a question?
Go ahead, bro.
Right, when y'all females make that phone call, now, and when I say y'all
I've
females,
had a fucking sit-down dinner.
What?
Over steak and wine? You had this conversation?
I walked right into the restaurant and sat at the table.
With the next bitch?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because I was dating somebody. I've been through enough shit. I went through a proposal, whatever, an engagement gone wrong.
Oh my God.
And then the next person, I was like, yo, like, nah. I used to be so like, oh, it's okay and I understand and people. That during that phase of my life, I was like, oh, so these girls want to play. This is a girl you used to fuck all the time, but now I'm in the picture and now she still want to be funny. I'm going to fucking talk to her because now she throwing shots. So that for that situation, I spoke to him first about it. He told me, don't worry. The female kept throwing shots. It became a game between people and people were fucking with me. And I was like, nah, fuck out of here, yo. I'm going to fucking sit you down face to face. What you doing on Instagram? What about my face? Like, let's talk about it. I went with my fucking... With my cargo jeans and everything, my army shit.
Oh, you was ready to pop. You
and
had Tim's on?
No, I was not ready to fight because I'm not a fighter. Even
Black
like to fuck
Rose
people's
came
up.
out
You know,
that day.
I don't do that. I'm not gonna fight a female over a guy, but I am going to show my presence because I used to dim that so much. And because I people always see me so tall, I always intimidated people, so I used to always work 10 times harder not to do that. But during that phase, I sat down with her. We talked.
Now you take him to Six Flags, you should.
All right, so...
Dios, libera.
I'm not there anymore, though. Now I'm on this weird I don't give a fuck phase. I'm so scared about that because now I don't give a fuck what you doing, what he doing, what she doing, him, her, the third. Like I don't give a fuck.
I think we all get there at a point as being mature adults. Like we get to a point where we be like, mira, a mí me gira de la vida. El que quiera estar conmigo, el que quiera estar conmigo. Yeah, just.
And Sosa, what do you think? What do you think about the whole? What do you think about the whole situation, Sosa? That's crazy is what Sosa said.
All right,
Sosa's
Sosa.
taking one for the team. Sosa's the pinch hitter today.
All 2 words.
All 2 words. That's, yo, cuando Sosa habla, yo, we have a thing que cuando Sosa habla, you got to pay attention porque así digo casi no habla en el show. So when he says something, we got to pay attention because few and far between. So, K-Links, I'm going to ask you this question. Even though we know that the pranker, is that woman doesn't exist, but the relationship was real. The girl that was being pranked was really going out with a guy who has a 6-year-old kid. Again, I was given these details about her real relationship. So even though it was a prank, her friend called me to make believe that this woman was the baby mom.
Esa amiga no vale dos cheles.
So the man exists. That's why I bleeped out the name of the man. As you can see at the beginning, I bleeped the name of the man because this was a real scenario. So how do you think she handled the situation being approached?
I think the way she reacted is how a woman who's been in that position feels.
So she's been a side bitch before, is what you're saying?
She's been in that position where she's found that her man was talking to somebody else, so she knows how she feels. She knows that the woman on the other phone is not mad at her, but mad at her man. She's just finding all this information out. She called me to keep it a buck with her, and I'm keeping it a buck with her.
So it's respected.
Yeah, like it's a woman empowerment. Let's just say that.
Nah, I understand. Because
I didn't know. I didn't have no clue about her. I thought that they wasn't together. Yeah. She thought I was just a friend, which we were, but I had feelings. I didn't know they were together. Now I know they're together. That's out the window.
Yeah, that's what she thought. I get it. I mean, I would respect a dude that would approach me, you know, about, let's say, me smashing a girl. I mean, most of the time, dudes is always like, yo, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna shoot you in your face when I see you, nigga. But, you know, if a dude just be like, oye, loco, tú le estabas rompiendo el culo a María Josefa. Mira, vamos a hablar, loco.
Nuevayol.
You know what? And the guy that actually is okay with it did not ever cheat. And the guy that bucked wild fucked mad bitches.
Which is how it is, because I'll be ready to, like...
That's bad. That's so bad.
Like, if I was to be in that situation, I'll probably be ready to kill somebody.
Juice Talk says that's after 30 mentality. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's
Yo que
after
me
30.
perdone, I'm not a saint either, you know, like going through different relationships, I'm like beyond 30s, you know, like I'm in my upper 30s is what I wanted to say. And I've been put in situations that I'm like, fuck. You know, like because you might have a connection with somebody and not know that they had somebody, but that connection already happened. And then you're like, you find out, and you're like, "Fuck, we kind of already did it." And but
are you mad at the guy?
But I'm not mad at anyone. I've gotten to the point in my
catching feelings.
Yeah, like no, I'm not even catching feelings. Just you get to the point in your life that you don't even
I'm just saying.
see things as bad or good anymore. It's just like a moment, and you need to be accountable. You're still gonna be held accountable for those moments.
Right.
And that still might be in your conscience. That still might be in you. Like you might not know that a guy is seeing somebody and you already have a connection with him and you can't explain why. And then a moment approaches and said like, oh fuck, but then he is involved, but he didn't really present that in the beginning. You know, like that wasn't the full energy that I felt the first time. And it's just like, what do you do when you already crossed that line? It's crazy. You need to learn how to catch yourself. And, not put yourself down. So going back to what she said, she put herself in that woman's shoes. And she probably been there before. So, why are you looking at me like that?
No, because you just gave me something I could use.
Give him the mic.
I don't know.
Like what? Give him the mic. I want to hear this, Nuevayol.
They just said that they can control themselves after they find out a man is involved with somebody else.
Wait, no.
So this is huge for us, guys.
If we cross that line before knowing already.
Okay.
Fellas, pay attention.
Fellas,
Take
pay
notes.
attention, fellas.
Take
You
notes.
technically could withhold information, enamorar a la otra tigra, and then tell her like, yo, by the way, I'm sorry for telling you after
And
we
she
fuck.
might give it
I have a girlfriend, but you have to make sure that you make her fall in love with you to the point that even if she finds out you got a girl, you still smashing.
It's not even about falling in love. Like sex is not.
You just said that you have a connection with the guy that after you find out he's involved, you still like, oh, hello. I'm not talking about falling in love. I'm talking about the dick. Like you fucking with the dick.
I just got a text
This
message
nigga
from
put
Jennifer.
the
She
dick.
says that's where you have to do research about who you dating.
No, of course.
Nunca
Yeah,
no
what
vi.
kind of research?
Nah. Some people be knowing how to lie.
No, but how?
That's a
They be
fact.
knowing how to
That's
lie.
a fact.
No.
As much research
I
as
guess
you do.
you
Yes.
experienced something like that.
Yes. Trust
Well,
me.
he told
they
you he
know
was a
how to
firefighter
lie.
and he worked at McDonald's.
I'm a free spirit. I don't like to
You don't like labels.
not labels. I don't like to wonder what if, like. See,
So you just go with it.
I go
'Cause
with
you
what
rather
I go with
regret
all
it
this.
than what
I'd
if.
rather ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. I'd rather say I did it than say, damn, I wish I could have. Yes, it does. Yes,
Well,
it
no,
does.
I'm not gonna hold you. I agree with him on that because that's how I see it. I be like, fuck it. If I'm gonna go in it, I'm gonna go in it. And if I learn a lesson from it, if it was a bad thing, and if I gain from it, I gain from it. But I will never be like, what if? Because I tried and I went for it.
Fuck.
And on that note,
Maturity. That's when you know
Am I
you've
on?
gone
Yeah.
to that next level of maturity.
Yeah, man,
you
you
don't regret it. You're gonna learn from the situation. Now you have that willpower. Are you gonna let that shit go deeper or not?
You gotta decide.
And if you are, get ready for all that fucking emotion and shit. And do you want to go
You
through
gotta
that?
figure out if it's the right reason. If it's not the right reason, then forget it. With the right people too. Right reasons with right people.
I'm
Right
telling you, it's a
something. I don't
connection
know.
thing. It's not like I'm just fucking anybody whether he got a girl or not. I'm not saying that we should do that. I'm not, we have to.
She's not promoting
I'm not promoting prostitution. I'm not promoting disloyalty. I'm not promoting disloyalty. None of that. Like I'm a relationship person.
I just feel like people for like relationships, one thing I've learned is like you gotta understand everybody got flaws. Everybody got their own demons that they're fighting.
There's no good or bad. There's the moment, and you have to live with that moment.
That is very important. I think that's one of the most important.
Don't judge nobody.
I think that's one of the most important things I'm gonna take into my next being in a relationship.
Next relationship.
Next relationship.
What's going on with the current one?
Increíble.
Cállate, Víctor, que me dejaron hoy fue.
This is the part of the show where we take 2 30-second breaks because one of them is going to be Stu. He's coming with his news. And we're going to switch it right back and we're going to get to know Mr. Nuevayol and Rose more in depth. So we'll be right back literally in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Blue, take us out. What?
Oh man, goddamn.
We are back. We are back.
Yeah. Oh, y'all seen the most beautiful thing y'all seen this whole night.
Put some Beyonce on real quick.
I've been sitting here the whole time.
You see
I've
it.
been sitting here the whole
You
time.
see
Don't
it.
even try.
Hey.
Blue is here.
Buenas tardes, señoras y señores.
Yo, but we forgot theme music. Pero sigue hablando.
Maldita theme music del diablo. Ponme una bachata ahí. Que así que
¿Qué
yo
bachata?
You think Anthony Santos gonna fight you over some
Nueva York es venenoso. Es venenoso. Señores, yo quiero hablar de algo que pasó. Si me toca a mí, ellos me dan aunque sea 3 minutos.
Por lo menos.
Tuve que pelear. La audiencia llegó tarde, pero ellos llegaron. O sea que, the Dominican people. Mira. Hey, no.
What you got for us, Blue? ¿Cuál es la noticia? What's the news?
Alright, so, right, now, I'm upset because this is a situation that's been happening. It's a very repetitive, I would say, crime, right? It's crime, because I'm pretty sure every guy in this room is not going to consider this a crime. The moms, probably. Pero ellos hay una maestra por ahí, como por Norte Carolina, una vaina rara, que la agarraron teniendo un threesome con 2 carajitos. ¿Verdad? That was my reaction right there. You know what I mean? Right? She was having a threesome. And listen, pretty, like she is a very attractive young lady. Because a veces she's 27 years
How old
old.
were the kids?
15.
Oh, hell to the no.
Both kids were 15. Now, I would understand si la mujer era coja, vica, le faltan 3 dientes, I'll be like, yo, she's just trying to, get her nut off. Y estos chamaquitos lo que están buscando un hoyo. I understand it. But la tigra está dura. Vainita que si vas vamos a decir, a cualquier discoteca, le compran su trago. She looks good. No necesidad to be tirándose carajitos. Now, this was my thing, right? As a parent, because this is my question to everyone here, right? Now, and it's a separate question because it would definitely go to females and the males. Now, me personally, as a parent, I'll be excited as fuck. If my son come to me, you know what I mean? If my son come to me like, Papi, listen, something happened at school. Something happened at school. What you mean? What happened at school,
That's
Papi?
the face Karina gives them every week.
What happened at school, Papi? Bueno, la maestra me sacó el ripio.
Niño.
Comenzó. Ella le puso la boca, and then she got on top. You know what I'm gonna do? Anímate, mijo. ¿Y por qué tú tienes esa tristeza? Dime. ¿Y tú estás quillado por eso? No, porque mami dijo que... No, olvídate de lo que dijo tu mamá, porque fue una mujer que te hizo eso. Ya, tú eres un hombre, olvídate de eso. No le digan a nadie, no hable con nadie. Dile a la maestra que te ponga tus condones y sigue metiendo mano. Now, me, orgulloso. Orgulloso como padre. Porque, y después mi otra pregunta es, ¿a dónde estaban estas malditas maestras? Porque yo he estado bueno así, como desde el 4º grado. Entonces, tú me vas a decir a mí que una maestra no me vio a mí. And she was like, yo.
Every week.
Damn, este carajito. I'm about to take him to the staircase and, teach him some shit. Because I know I look good. Like,
look at Kate Mosa.
I could have been one of those kids that got molested by like Miss Diaz or something,
You could have been one of those kids.
One of those kids? Hell yeah.
So how did that make you feel that you weren't one of those kids?
I was
Tell it.
upset that these little white kids están rapando con toda esta maestra, dos manos. Y uno aquí seco, di que failing and going to summer school. No. Nah, I don't appreciate
Get him
that.
some milk.
I don't appreciate that shit. I don't.
Yo, my man was like, yo, I'm stuck with this fucking Vaseline.
You know what I mean? Getting home to jerk off to Miss Diaz. Y aquí está little Billy really fucking Miss Diaz. Like, dime. No.
I will fuck that teacher up.
Now,
If my
wait,
son
hold on.
told me that.
Hold on, time out. I gotta say something. Before this segment started, before you got on that seat, King Moses' hair was perfect. Tú lo ves King Moses ese cabello en la cámara. Tú has vuelto a esa mujer loca.
Es que yo le tengo esa. I got that. Go ahead, baby girl. Do your thing. Nah, but this is my question. Now, fellas, would y'all be upset? Like, even to our listeners. Y'all could call in. What's the number we got online for us?
The number is 914-222-0430.
Post that.
Post that up.
All right. Everybody could call in, and now people out here in La Cabina. Fellas, would y'all be upset if your son actually tells you, hey, Miss Diaz me está dando un ching,
I think he said
and me garantizó that I'm going to pass the 6th grade. Right? The 7th grade.
Right.
And now I'm asking the fellas. Wow. Now my fellas in La Cabina. Cryptic, would you be upset?
Shout out to Recibo in the chat. I won't be upset. Shout out to Recibo, by the way. Recibo's in the building.
How would you feel if your son come and tell you, Papi, Miss Diaz me sacó el rip y me dio un ching?
No, but this is the thing though. That I will have a problem because that's child molestation, my brother. You gotta. That's.
Okay.
Wait,
El hijo tuyo tiene 17 años.
That's still a child. He's not an adult. 18, he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Claro, 18 ya está pagando renta, que se lo meta a un burro si quiere.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not gonna be okay with a teacher touching my son and not be okay with a teacher touching my daughter. That's double standard. So no, don't touch my kids, period. So no, I'm not gonna be okay with it.
That is pedophilia.
Yeah, I might have said I was okay earlier, but I wasn't paying attention because I was doing something. But now, hell the fuck no.
Don't be retracting all your
No, it's not retracted. Hell the fuck no. Nobody's touching.
But
I would not be proud.
As a man, how he was programmed to reply the way that he didn't even want to really.
No, the reason was we were doing some
Rose
shit on the
defending
back
us
over here.
Go ahead, Rose. Talk
No,
your shit.
you guys have psychological issues. Okay? No, I would not be okay with that. I would be very upset. Yes, because he said yes at first because
no, I really didn't listen to the question.
No, you didn't. Don't give me that fucking story.
You started elaborating.
You analyzed
he
that
heard
question.
No.
This motherfucker spoke for like 5 minutes. You heard the story. Okay?
I was busy in the
He
back
said the
producing
story
this
3
fucking
times.
show.
He said the scenario is he wanted to make sure we heard that scenario. And men typically naturally are going to go for the shit that like it's like yeah.
That's gonna get applauded by the other man.
Es que tú tienes que entender. You gotta understand the gravity of this.
No, you need to understand how psychologically fucked up.
Not only did these kids actually fuck a teacher, which is like my man, you good? You got the green light to high school, but you had a threesome, my man. That means 2 of y'all actually high-fived and fucked this teacher.
Them motherfuckers were like this.
Tú no entiendes.
They were like that at night.
Yo, them kids will make it to college and be in the popular crew forever. Yo.
Yeah. Them kids will be in the football team, fucking all the cheerleaders.
Yes.
They will definitely have mental problems.
And listen,
there's going to be mental health there.
How?
Because you might think it's not traumatic. It is traumatic.
Que le saquen un polvo, un muchacho. Pero él está haciendo lo mismo, destrozándose el ripio.
It is.
He's doing the same thing.
He's excited.
Sex is not.
Hold on, Nuevayol, go ahead, Nuevayol, go for it.
No.
Right.
Listen, the kid is doing the same thing to himself. You lock a 13-year-old in a room, he's gonna devour his penis.
Totally
if you keep swinging this mic this close to my lip.
So what's the difference?
She's getting excited over there. That mic keeps going to her lip.
I'll tell you why.
Ahorita se traga el micrófono.
Good enough to be like, coño, pero este carajito está.
I don't want that teacher to find my creation anything because she clearly has other problems. She's got mental problems. A grown woman that finds children sexually attractive needs help.
No, it's not children. It's just a boy that,
Oh, just say
Coño, es blue.
He probably has crust on his balls. All right?
That boy probably don't even have pubic hair.
The side of
él
his
se afeita.
legs smell like cheese.
She don't even know what she's doing
El
with that.
chamaquito tiene su flow.
There's a whole other conversation to be had.
I mean, I don't
Because
know.
there's a whole now there's a movement where these pedophiles they're trying
yes.
to say that that's that's a sexual preference.
Yes. Yes.
That
And it's scary.
Yeah, no, and all seriously
so
talking.
they've taken this to. Pues está bien, yo no quiero hablar.
No, can I play your song?
No, that's insane.
No, todavía.
No,
But Chip, you
on
want
a
to play
serious
my
note.
songs?
On a serious note, yes, it is a serious case, and you know, seeing like stereotypically, yes, talking and joking, men would probably be high-fiving their son, but once they get into the bedroom, you know, to like talk to their wife, I'm pretty sure is a different conversation. How would you feel about that?
Bro, I seen mad 14-year-old bitches fucking 23-year-olds when I was in high school. Like, I can't say nothing on that, bro. Like, I feel like the parents is not gonna know what's going on in their life because at that age, kids are secretive. They're secretive. So you don't find out, and it goes back to how your like home is. So like they would know not to do that, but some people just end up in that situation. It's not right.
No,
But just like there's guys out here. If you're gonna keep that same energy, if it was your daughter though,
Nah, it's
because there's a lot of girls that's 14 out here
I'm gonna admit it.
with older men fucking and getting money from them and all that. So that same energy you have about a threesome for your son, keep that same energy for a threesome for your daughter.
No. I'm gonna
You
be
know.
the first to admit that I will have some sort of double standards. Que ya, paremos de hablar.
No, sigue. Finish your point.
No, porque yo no.
Finish your
ya
point.
yo estoy
I'm just
cansado de
giving
hablar. Ya yo-
Wait, tú no hablado. Finish your point.
I'm gonna admit that I will have some sort of double standards with my kids when it comes to sexuality and the way they dress and the way they interact with society and the way they protect themselves. I have a daughter now, and I feel like if when the point comes, I'm gonna be super strict on her. Maybe the way she expresses herself sexually, like the first time she wants to try to put on makeup, I feel like I'm gonna have something to say. But whenever I have a son, I feel like I'll be that parent, like that guy that, oh shit, like you fucked at 13. Like I'll be like, yo, that's what's up, because there's a relief there. And it might be a controversial statement, but
I mean, nobody can tell you how to parent. Basically, it's your job.
no, it's not. It's not that either. It's a double standard.
I think a man that's
Like,
a
it's a
conversation to have with a. I could see what you mean, like, cause that's a conversation I don't have kids, so I don't want nobody judging my comment before I make it. But I feel like outsider's perspective, having friends that have kids, that's a guy's way of having the talk, the birds and bees talk with his son, and the woman has the birds and bees talk with the daughter.
I agree.
And I'm pretty sure that if I had a daughter and she told me like, Mom, I had a threesome or I had sex with somebody, like take away the 27, whatever. Let's say it was like 18. You're gonna have to be like, oh, yo, like, you know that's against the law, right? Yeah. But you're gonna, if I need to tell you about A, B, and C, and that's when you're gonna learn about everything out
having
there.
a threesome is against the law?
No.
The age.
The age. Even if he's 18 and she's 15, 14, you can't do that.
Well, at
That's
least here in the
rape.
United
All
States.
right, Black Rose. Last point on this.
Listen, okay.
You know.
Like I said, I am all for equality, but I am also all for that moral, I don't even know what to call it, like that morality as well. And there's just certain things you should not be doing. You should not be dabbing into the innocent mind that thinks that this is something that they want to do. Of course, a 15, 14, 17-year-old is going to want to have sex with someone. They don't give a fuck with the age.
Facts.
They want to have sex with someone. And if you cross that line, whether it's for your daughter or your son, you should feel as concerned. You shouldn't feel less concerned because it's a boy.
Right.
You should feel just as concerned because men are very vulnerable as well. We are humans. Anything a man feels, a woman feels. there's just certain levels. The reason why women are more sentimental is because we have breasts. So since young, we have our periods. This is a true story. We start having our periods, so we start touching ourselves younger. So we're more emotional because of that. But that does not mean that men are not emotional as well. Yeah, and it also depends on how they grew up. And I will fuck that motherfucking teacher up if it was my son or my daughter.
And on that note.
But then that's societal norms either. Like we've been accustomed that in our society that's not accepted. But you go to a third world country and girls are married at 12. Girls are having sex at 10, 11 years old.
And they're trying to end that because it is not proper. They die. They died having sex with
jefe está diciendo que pare de hablar, que lo que tú
we'll
dices
be right back, and we're going to get to know a little bit about Black Rose and Mr. Nuevayol.
Yeah.
And thievery, my loyalty lies in those who were true to me. Time to for me. You to see who you supposed to be. Told spoke to me. It was G.O.D. Now I'm an extreme MC, straight from NYC, reppin' G.O.D. To the depth of me, this beat is a part of me. So I speak with honesty. Y'all the hoes don't want no parts of me. It's my hearty thoughts that's inside of me. Who competes with me? Just me and society. So I handle things seriously and get money. Alright, that's that was a throwback.
Black Rose.
That's where
Black Rose originated from. People don't, y'all be so sleeping on me, but I don't want that lifestyle.
Black Rose in the building.
Don't give him too much. We gonna get to that right now.
Saludos. Yo no sé si ustedes llamen a esta entrevista y hagan un par de preguntas.
Yes, that actually was perfect because that's going to lead me to my segment.
¿Cuál es el número de aquí para que ellos llamen?
It is 914-222-0430. They have to leave their name and then the phone will ring. My phone's up there, so just take the calls through my phone.
Si te llama que no es, yo lo voy a coger. Normalmente...
Basically, what you're going to do, if they have a question for Mr. Nuevayol or Black Rose, it's blue. If they have a question for Mr. Nuevayol or Black Rose,
call this number, como que estoy en un programa ahora y necesito que llamen.
so when they call the number, have them leave the comment. We can't have a full conversation because we're not hooked up like that, but we'll be able to listen to the question.
Yes,
Sí, llamen ahora que estoy en vivo.
Black Rose in the house.
So Black Rose in the house. The fact that you did that freestyle, that throwback song, tell us a little bit about yourself. We understand you started off in hip hop.
Well, like I'll go way back.
Go way back. Tell us.
My passion has always been acting.
Okay.
I started dramatic arts.
Okay.
I was one of those kids because since I lived in the trap house and all I saw was drugs, I did anything to be out of the house. So I was in dance, band, choir, everything. So I've always loved that artistic side of things. And then fast forward, by the time I hit 17, I had a big interest in hip hop music. It's from Harlem. Harlem World was popping back then.
Right.
And
what inspired you to do music?
Hello.
I grew up listening to, like I said, P. Diddy, Mace, Little Kim. I grew up listening to a lot of those pioneers, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte. I grew up listening to those females.
Okay.
And back then there was a lot more females and a lot more female camaraderie. So I always wanted to rap. It was like my thing. Like I liked it. It was fun to me. And I did it for like a good 7 years. But then I started thinking, like, do I really want this lifestyle? Because when you're a music artist, doesn't matter what genre, you're basically stuck in that world of always performing over and over and over and over and over again. Like, you don't really get paid unless it's from merchandising and stuff like that. So I just decided to go back to my roots originally, which was theatrical arts, which makes sense now as I'm growing as an individual that I'm going into comedy. I started acting in skits.
Okay.
Because I'm naturally funny, even though I've always been a little quiet. Like, those that know me know I'm a clown. And it has grown to stand-up comedy. And Nuevayol is actually the first person to be like, yo, you want 5 minutes on one of my shows? And I was like, I don't know. He was like, yo, I can see you doing it. And then Tommy and Ivan were like,
how was that your first stand-up too? I remember that.
And then fast forward to that, and look, now it's like, I want a special.
So basically, music and comedy have been part of your life. So how did you make that transition from music from music to comedy?
It's just growing, trying things out, not being afraid, seeing if you like it, because you could be good at it, but is this the lifestyle you want? And that's what I asked myself: is this the lifestyle I want? But like, I know that I'm into entertainment. I know I'm into the arts. You know, like I feel stagnant if I'm not creative. Very stagnant. I feel I get anxiety like if I'm not being creative.
Okay.
So I just know that that's my purpose.
Right. We do have a caller on the line, but please have him on hold while we finish the interview. Then we're going to get to the questions in about 10 minutes. We'll have questions for Mr. Nuevayol. So, Mr. Nuevayol, thank you, Rose. That's definitely what got you into comedy. Because honestly, Mr. Nuevayol and I go way back. I met Nuevayol when he first started on this adventure. What inspired you to do comedy? Oh, el diablo! ¡Se murió!
That was comedy. Wow.
Well,
Ese tío la está bebiendo.
He needs a new tool.
Yo, this is like, I am gonna cut and paste the shit out of that video.
Ladies and gentlemen on the show, listen. The calls will come in random. We don't know who's gonna be calling. So just call and, you know,
we're taking calls in 10 minutes.
In about 5-10 minutes, we're gonna be taking calls. Black Rose need a beer, but don't let Victor throw it, please.
Yo, I saw it right here. By the time I saw.
Manny, queda otra.
Yeah,
You
but
did,
she
but she
don't.
didn't.
Queda otra.
You did, but she didn't.
Like, yeah, that's a little one-sided there.
So,
All right.
We need to reevaluate your offering.
yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So with that, if Mr. Nuevayol could talk. Take two.
Hey.
Mr. Nuevayol, also known as John.
Yeah.
Tell us what got you into comedy. What inspired you to do comedy?
I think ultimately, if you look at it from the broader scheme of things, just my upbringing.
Okay.
Like the way I was raised, the people I was raised around, and like everything I went through, kind of pushed me into getting into comedy.
Okay.
I was always a fan of comedy first.
Okay.
So I would
What were your
get...
inspirations?
Coño, pero déjame hablar.
Déjalo hablar.
I would get home and turn on YouTube and watch Dominican comedy and American comedy.
Okay.
On the Dominican side, I would watch That's Dominican. Like every YouTube they would put up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I would watch more mainstream Tubérculo Gourmet.
Okay.
Which is Raymond Pozo. I would watch
Raymond y Miguel.
No.
No, Raymond Pozo is...
Raymond Pozo alone on Tubérculo Gourmet. Like he was a one-man show.
Gotcha.
Like it was crazy, and then that kind of pulled me in, and then also Luisito Martin, like all of his Balbuena movies. All of his,
May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. He passed.
Yeah.
He died like 37 years ago.
No,
El
not
Diablo
that
Not
Blue.
that far.
Not that long.
Not that long.
Maybe 5 or
He's
6.
kind of where I am today. He's kind of where I draw all my inspiration from.
Okay.
Like I take him and then I remix it to match today's generation and I translate everything. And then on the American side, Bernie Mac is probably my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Bernie Mac.
Nah, Bernie Mac was
R.I.P.
Yeah, him
King.
downstairs milking cookies. You know, I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
I know you've been on several podcasts, and every interview you've done, people want to know, well, where did the inspiration for Papi come from?
Just said it, bro. If you were paying attention.
I was. No, but Balbuena, okay, but
Balbuena.
where does the actual Papi, Balbuena, yeah. When did it merge? When did it become your alter ego? Like, when did you say, this is what works for me?
So, I was doing videos next door studios
Right.
with Tommy and Brenda and Carlito and
Right.
Diaspina and all those people. I was doing videos over there. And I didn't mind doing them. Like, I always wanted to be in a comedy skit. I always wanted to act. I always wanted to make people laugh. But at that point, I was always in somebody else's video. It wasn't really my idea. So then I'm like, yo, Tommy put me to the side one day. He's like, yo, if this is something you want to do, you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to find something that's going to differentiate you, something that's going to put you to the side.
We back on live, and we got these calls coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the first caller. We got the first caller
All right,
online.
real quick. We got the first caller online. What's the question?
All right.
Cállense, mujeres. Ustedes sí hablan, el diablo.
Oye, let me connect with my fellow females.
Esto parece un gallinero.
We have the first caller.
We have the first caller. First caller. Who we talking to? What's
and
up?
what's your question?
Se le fue la luz.
Talking to me or I can talk now?
What's up, caller? Who's this?
So much bullshit. I'm like, I hear so much stuff in the background. I'm like, who the hell is talking at this point? Nah, it's not a question. I just wanted to give out a shout out to Rose and Mr. Nuevayol real quick. It's me, Recibo, by the way.
Recibo!
Shout out to Recibo. Shout out to Recibo. Recibo is one of the dopest comedians walking New York as well. Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to give a quick shout out to y'all. It's not even a question, it's a quick shout out. Mr. Nuevayol, because I remember when we first started doing videos at my mom's house.
Ooh.
Walking around the crib, my walk in like, what the fuck is going on in here? And I want to give a shout out to Black Rose because I remember we were doing comedy at Brown Sugar.
Fact.
Yes, I do
Brown
remember
Sugar.
you. Recibo in the building.
I had just won my third week, and my only competition there was flute. And when they had told me Black Rose,
Tú no llegaste a tres.
I know who this person is.
I made you nervous?
God, you should boots.
I was like, I know who this person is. And yo, Black Rose came in and won 5 weeks straight. Took my title, destroyed Blue, destroyed me, destroyed Chris.
Fact.
Destroyed me completely. Yo, she destroyed me so much. I helped her with her stand-up performance where she destroyed me.
That shit was so bad that Recibo quit comedy. After that,
No, Recibo, no.
Oye, pero ya, este show se ha vuelto de Recibo, cállate ya.
Yo,
El diablo.
Recibo, you got any questions for the
Mad
guys?
love, Recibo, mad love.
Hey, yo, Recibo, we love you, kid.
So my question to you guys is, so we get the next caller. What is the difference between is there any difference between a male influencer in comedy as opposed to a female influencer in comedy? Rose, do you feel, and I'm gonna be straight, blunt, and honest with you, do you feel that you need to show off skin, show off cleavage or anything to try to get your point across? Because to be honest, I've seen your videos, and I'm gonna be honest, not because Black Rose is a friend. I've seen a lot of Rose's videos, and not one video is she exposing her.
you're a liar.
Her videos are fucking. For example, her video that blew up recently over the summer was the Face ID girl. They know her as the Face ID girl. So explain to us. We already know where the inspiration of the Face ID girl came, but tell us about that skit where you were trying to.
Do you want me to
unlike
tell you
your
about
man
the
fun-
skit, or do you want to talk about
Tell
the
me
difference?
that, and then tell me about the skit.
So
Do you feel that it's harder for a female than a male?
It's a different route,
Meaning,
which means it might take longer to get recognition.
why?
Because, it depends. It depends. Naturally, people want to see women more sexual. Naturally, humans want controversy. As much as they might be against it, they like it because it's like taboo. Oh my God, we shouldn't be looking at that. This shouldn't be happening. So those are clickbaits, and it's gonna be more views. But I have always tried to maintain that, like I don't want that because I know that I'm talented. I bring so much to the table. Like a lot of people don't know a lot of my different backgrounds and the things that I could do. And they're never going to see that if I just start showing my body. However, I am very comfortable with my body.
Right.
I do yoga videos that some people might not be comfortable with. But that's still Instagram.
But you're not using that as comedy. That's totally separate
No,
from
I'm
the
not
comedy.
using it as comedy.
And
have I done a video that's been risque? Yeah, I did. I no, because you get to the point. You don't have to, but you get to the point that everybody does it. You almost feel comfortable doing it, and when you're doing it, now it's like work. Now you're like an actor mode. But then I looked back and I told that person, I was like, you know what? That's not even my image.
Right.
Let's not post that.
And
we spoke about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel uncomfortable doing it. I have nothing against the girls that are doing it. That is their route. That is their story. But I want something a little bit more credible in the future. I am an actor. So there's a lot of companies you have to start thinking about. There's gigs I've lost. I had to call Nuevayol to give him a gig because they didn't want me, because the team I was affiliated with deals with girls that are very, risque and all the
More
crazy
sex appeal.
stuff. More sex appeal. And some people want something cleaner, even though those people themselves is crazy behind the closed doors, but the front that they want to put for corporate America or certain situations. So it is harder. And I just tell women, at the end of the day, be yourself. Whatever's going to work for you is going to work for you. I do not judge anybody. We all have a Cardi in us. We all have a Rihanna in us. We all have a Beyonce in us.
Right.
We all have that. Women are multifaceted, and whatever route you choose, that is the bed you got to lay in.
Google
Okay,
it.
great.
That's it.
Black Rose.
We have a question from Mr. Nuevayol. Who's calling?
Yes, we have a caller for Nuevayol. Hello.
¿Aló?
¿Cómo está? Está en el aire. ¿Tiene una pregunta para quién?
Mr. Nuevayol.
Está nerviosa, mija. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Ese tío.
Me llamo Erika.
Erika. Nuevayol. Erika tiene una pregunta para usted. Dile, Erika. Hable con Nuevayol ahí.
¿Cómo tú cuidas a un hombre dominicano?
Go!
¡Ey!
What was the question,
la
though?
pregunta perfecta.
Basically, the question was, how does a Dominican man take care of himself?
No.
No.
How does a woman take care of a
How do you take care of a Dominican man?
Before I continue, Cryptic, we have a listener that said, please stop flipping papers.
He's going back and forth to 2 pages.
I've been flipping.
He only got 2 papers.
I've been drinking and I'm lit. Fuck that shit. Quítame esos papeles, coño. I can't read.
You know, it's the same thing on both pages.
Nuevayol, how?
Hey, tenemos una llamada.
Next caller.
No, Erika.
Ask how do you take care of the Dominican man?
Okay, so it depends what kind of Dominican man you're talking about. There's a few of us. There's a few different species of Dominican men nowadays. There's Dominican, born in DR, that they're very old school. They're very traditional. Ellos quieren que la mujer le hagan todo. Cook for them, clean for them, le lavan la ropa, lleguen del trabajo, le quitan los tenis, le dan su masajito. Now, and then there's Dominican American, which is the guys that are born here, that depending on the generation you're born here, it depends on whether we're gonna figure it out together, we're gonna share responsibilities, you're gonna cook, I'm gonna cook, so on and so forth. So you just gotta feel out the type of Dominican man you're with and see what happened for him, and then if the guy wearing the tight pants, he's not the right Dominican for you.
Yeah.
No me
Gracias, Erika.
No, like for example, me, like if you're asking me specifically, Erica, like si tú me quieres enamorar a mí, I'm very independent.
Chapéame.
No, I'm very independent. A mí no me gusta que me hagan nada. Like I don't like
I'm the
to
same
be,
way.
I don't like to be pampered. So like once in a while it's nice, but I'll do like it'll be reciprocated. Like yo te lo hago para atrás ti. So it's not like a one way thing. That's the kind of relationship I like.
No, some men do not want all that extra pampering shit. No. Thank you for saying that. Some men do not want all that availability.
Yeah.
¿Qué
The
tú
baby.
quieres?
I'm more of a like
men are more attracted to the fact if what I've seen with certain men, they are more attracted to the woman that's actually busy.
The challenge. We're attracted to the challenge.
They're busy. They
got their own life.
They have their
They don't
own
need
life. They have their own life, and then I have time for you when I have time for you type shit.
That's very attractive.
And they're very much attracted to that.
Yeah, because it's like, listen,
So
in that short time you do have, like, we're good enough for that. Listen, I'm bringing some grade A dick that day.
Yo tengo un amigo that's his type. Like she has to have a 9 to 9 job in order for him to pay attention, because it's mostly insecurity, but he doesn't want to feel like she has free time to go fuck around with anybody else.
Makes sense.
Wow. I would understand free time to make him
Bueno,
have to entertain her.
From
but
what
damn.
I've seen, I just need to be single because most men can't handle the industry that I'm in. And I'm not promiscuous. I'm not fucking around. Like I
No.
might have my thing here or there, and it's usually just one person at a time, and that one person will last fucking a year or 2 years. Like I'm not, like some men do not have that backbone to handle a woman that's busy. But then don't try to control me either, because then that's that double standard shit. They want to fucking go ahead and do their own shit.
Go out
They
the
want to go
window.
ahead and do their own shit, and they want you in the house. They want you to work and go home and cook and do everything. Y ellos do whatever they want with their boys. They go out with everybody but you, talking about like, but I see you in the house. Fuck out of here. No, you need to maintain that relationship, that spark.
That 50-50.
And women, you need to, even if you're married, do not cut people off your life that existed before, unless they're toxic. Then if they're toxic, they need to go, but you still need to live your own life. You can't be engulfed in a man's life, and I've done that mistake, and I learned from it, and you're so engulfed. No, live your life, let that motherfucker live his life, and if you guys are meant to be, everything will work out. But he needs to still do his due diligence, and so does she. Okay, this is not like him, only her. Everybody needs to do their due diligence.
Great.
All right, we got a question for
I got
Black Rose.
one more question, and I'm asking Mr. Nuevayol the same question that I asked Rose earlier.
All right, Cola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Está en el aire?
Sí, aló.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se llama, varón?
¿Cuánto está esa alarma?
¿Para quién es su pregunta y cómo se llama?
Me llamo Alex.
Alex, ¿para quién es su pregunta?
La pregunta mía es para la muchacha, ella.
Okay.
¿Cuál muchacha? Tenemos 17 muchachas aquí en cabina.
La que es más mayorcita, la que está al lado de Nuevayol.
Ay, oye.
Espérate, ¿cuál es la más mayorcita?
Black Rose.
Oye, está hablando de mí, deja el codo.
Oye, una mujer orgullosa.
La pregunta,
en su
por
edad.
favor.
Dele, varón, dele, Alex.
Ella se ve que ella es de experiencia. Yo quiero saber cuántas pajas ella se da.
The caller just asked, how many times does Black Rose masturbate?
Hasta me mojé.
Hold on. The
Espérate.
caller just asked, how many times does Black Rose
How many
masturbate?
times do I masturbate? What, a day, a week, a la semana o al día? Dime.
Espérate, ¿cómo es, Alex?
Esa es mi pregunta, que me la conteste.
¿Cuánta paja a la semana?
Ella se debe a un público.
Bueno, yo te voy a decir una cosa. Yo prefiero hacerme una paja que meterme con un tipo que no sirva.
¡Toma!
Toma ahí, Alex.
Diablo, me dio duro.
Pero una cosa que no me gustan, esos objetos, los dildos, yo nunca en mi vida. Nunca.
Ah, pues tiene chance, Alex, tiene chance.
Nunca. A mí me gusta esa vaina real.
Ok, me gusta, ella me gusta.
Pero lo dejo mío, imagínate, eso. ¡Uy! Millas tienen. Millas tienen eso de.
Oye, ni un DJ le gana a esa mujer.
Usted sabe, muchas gracias, Alex.
Dude.
Ok.
Wow.
So, Mr. Nuevayol, do you think it has been easier for you as a male to just be funny and not have to explain any part of your double standards?
Pero si yo me va y me cancelan todo.
What about like?
Si yo me pongo a encuerarme para conseguir follow en Instagram, me cancelan todo, la cuenta bancaria, todo.
So, but do you believe there's a double standard? for men?
Yes,
Good.
definitely. Para una mujer pegarse, si tú tienes dedicación, ¿no verdad? La mujer que quiera pegarse en las redes es más fácil que un hombre que se quiera pegar.
Sí lo hacen de esa manera.
No, it doesn't matter. Por ejemplo, yo para conseguir 1000 seguidores, duré 2 años para conseguir 1000 seguidores. Ahora yo tengo más seguidores que mayoría de los que me rodean. Yo hago un video con una de mis amigas y le suben 1500 seguidores overnight.
Vamos a
porque es mujer. Y no tienen que enseñar cuerpo, no tienen que enseñar nada. Porque son mujeres.
You posted her, so
And it gets shared around. That's what I'm saying. Pero mi hermana, déjame hablar, yo te dejé hablar.
Ay.
Dios mío.
Pero Dios, ¿tú ves el problema de las mujeres?
Se van a divorciar.
Entonces, yo estoy diciendo eso para decir que yo hago videos con mis amigos masculinos y no suben 10. Entonces, por la simple razón de que la mujer es mujer, la gente, puede ser que la mayoría de los seguidores son hombres, pero tienen esa ventaja que son mujeres y la gente quiere seguir.
That's true.
Maybe con la mentalidad, like with the mentality, like yo, tal vez un día yo le pueda llegar, déjame empezar a seguir, a ver si un día se revela y enseña una teta, una vaina rara. Porque los hombres pensamos así. Like yo, ella sería hoy, pero mañana uno nunca sabe.